Hey guys, Savage Roller here, and today I'm going to be giving you my predictions for every NFL team's record. So I think the worst team in the league will be the Indianapolis Colts, and I think that they're going to go 4-12. No, they went 4-12 last year, and this year I think they're going to go 3-13. Next, I have the Miami Dolphins. Last year they went 6-10. This year I have them going 4-12. Now I have the Washington Redskins. Last year they went 7-9, but they lost Kirk Cousins this year, so I have them going 4-12. Next, I have the New York Jets. I have them going 5-11. No, I had them going 6-10. They went 5-11 last year. They would have a worse record this year, but since they drafted Sam Darnold, I feel like they're going to be 6-10. Next, I have the Cincinnati Bengals. They went 7-9 last year, and this year I have them going 6-10 because Andy Dalton keeps declining. Next, I have the Cleveland Browns. Last year they went 0-16. This year I have them going 6-10, just because of their offseason additions in Baker Mayfield, Tyrod Taylor, Jarvis Landry, and many more. Next, I have the Buffalo Bills. Last year they went 9-7. This year I have them going 6-10 because they lost Tyrod Taylor. Next, I have the Dallas Cowboys. Last year they went 9-7. This year I have them going 6-10. I just don't see the Dallas Cowboys improving with their on what's it called on with their their defense is just not. I lost the word. With their inconsistent defense. Next, I have the Arizona Cardinals. Last year they went 8-8. I have them going 6-10 because because Carson Palmer retired. Next, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Last year they went 5-11. This year I have them going 7-9 because Jameis Winston is going to improve. Next, I have the Seattle Seahawks. Last year they went 9-7. This year I have them going 7-9 because their Legion of Boom has been torn apart and many key figures are gone from their defense. Next, I had the Denver Broncos. Last year they went 5-11, but they drafted Bradley Chubb and they signed Case Keenum, so I have them going 7-9. Next, I have the Kansas City Chiefs. Last year they went 10-6. This year I have them going 7-9 because they lost Alex Smith and Marcus Peters. Next, I have the Detroit Lions. Last year they went 9-7. This year I have them going 8-8. Next, I have the Carolina Panthers. Last year they went 11-5. This year I have them going 8-8. Next, I have the Atlanta Falcons. Last year they went 10-6. This year I have them going 8-8. Next, I have the Tennessee Titans. Last year they went 9-7. This year I have them going 8-8. Next, I have the Baltimore Ravens. Last year they went 9-7, but this year I have them going 8-8. Next, I have the San Francisco 49ers. Last year they went 6-10, but they added Jimmy Garoppolo in the middle of the season and won 6 games straight, so I have them going 9-7 just because of Jimmy Garoppolo. Next, I have the Chicago Bears. They went 5-11 last year, but they added some key targets to help improve Mitchell Trubisky's game, and I see him making major strides in his second year. Next, I have the Houston Texans. Last year they went 4-12. This year I have them going 10-6. The only reason they only won 4 games last year was because Deshaun Watson and J.J. Watt were hurt. So I have them improving and building on their team chemistry and going 10-6. Next, I have the Oakland Raiders. Last year they went 6-10. This year I have them going 10-6 because I feel like Derek Carr will improve greatly with the addition of head coach John Gruden. Next, I have the New York Giants. Last year they went 3-13. This year I have them going 10-6. I have this because they drafted Saquon Barkley, and with Odell coming back, I feel like they're making the next big 3 with Odell, Saquon, and Eli. Next, I have the Los Angeles Chargers. Last year they went 9-7. This year I have them going 11-5 because they're just very explosive on offensive and defensive, on offense and defense, and they have playmakers in the secondary and in wide receivers. Next, I have the Green Bay Packers. Last year they went 7-9, but they lost to Aaron Rodgers for most of the season, so I have them going 11-5 because Aaron Rodgers is going to come back healthy and strong. Next, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers. Last year they went 13-3. This year I have them going 12-4. I have them only losing one more game because of a harder schedule and facing tougher opponents. Next, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars. Last year they went 13-3. I have them going 12-4 because they're going to face harder opponents this year, same as the Steelers. Next, I have the New Orleans Saints. Last year they went 11-5. This year I have them improving to 13-3 with Alvin Kamara and Marshawn Lattimore, the offensive and defensive rookie of the years, taking major strides and improving their game to the next level. Next, I have the Minnesota Vikings. Last year they went 13-3. This year I have them repeating, even though they added Kirk Cousins, and go 13-3. Next, I have the New England Patriots. Last year they went 13-3. I have them going 13-3 again, due to the fact that even though they lost many key components on defense, they still have Tom Brady. Next, I had the Philadelphia Eagles. Last year they went 13-3. I have them going 13-3 again because I would have them be higher, but we never know if Carson Wentz will be the same player that he was in his MVP candidate season before he tore his ACL. And I have them being like so high because their defense is just they have like a better second string defensive line than most teams have for their first string. Next, I have the Los Angeles Rams. Last year they went 11-5. I have them going 14-2 because they added many key players, such as on defense they added Ndamukong Suh to pair up with Aaron Donald, and they added cornerbacks Aqib Talib and Marcus Peters. But on offense, they added a true number one target for Jared Goff to throw the ball to, and Brandon Cooks. Now I have the Super Bowl matchup. I have Tom Brady versus Eli Manning, New York Giants versus Patriots, again for the third time because I feel like this will be Tom Brady's last season and he's going to ride out on the sunset losing to Eli Manning and the New York Giants. So I have the New York Giants as the 2019 Super Bowl champions. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and comment more video suggestions down below if you like the video. And I just want to give a shout out to Aaron Valadez because I'm going to be posting a Fortnite video with him soon. So bye.